video, we will go over 5 ways high-value men speak to women. Number 1. Destroy her ego.
What the fuck?
Huge egos because they have been
Sigma, beta, gamma, alpha. We. Alright. Go back to my better man self. What the fuck?
High-value men operate on a higher level in life than your average Joe.
That looks a little sus,
dating
though.
life is no exception. They speak differently to women than 99% of guys, and women love it. You see, a high-value man will make women nervous without even trying, while the average guy becomes anxious in the presence.
Hold up a second. Can we does somebody has like a definition of like what is a high value man? Like, is there prerequisite or specifics that define what is a high value man? Is a high value man a person that just makes a lot of money? I mean, you can make a lot of money. I know guys that have millions. I know millionaires, not gonna broke motherfuckers still, right? And having real game is not based on like how much money you got in your bank account, because like one of the most important trait comes from like natural confidence. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people that have that spark or that element that makes people flock to them and follow them, just like bees with honey. You know what I'm saying? And that's a trait, charisma. Charisma is not a trait that you're gonna like acquire just because you have money. You have charisma before you have anything, right? You're able to get things without having anything but your personality. Or sometimes you're also attractive. Or sometimes you're ugly, but your charisma is so high that people forget that you're ugly. You know, I've been there pre-puberty, so you know what I'm saying. Well, I was being told like you have so much charisma. Basically, motherfuckers were telling me, "Hey, you're not that pretty, but you know, like what you got going on." Well, no, that's different because puberty did me a little, you know, and them a little nice. But yeah. So is there? Because I don't think there's any like data for us to know what is a high value man really. So what are we talking about, man?
Of an attractive girl. They will act like a fool or not even try at all. If you want to improve your dating life, then you need to know how high-value men talk to women.
But wait.
Before we go into it, you need to understand this. Some women are absolutely beautiful, but they are mortals just like the rest of us. They take a dump in the morning, and their morning breath smells just as bad as every other
Like we don't know that.
So do not put them on a pedestal. High-value men never look at a woman as if she is a goddess, no matter how beautiful she is. In fact, they know they could replace her in a heartbeat. These men know there are plenty of beautiful women in the world, and not a single one is flawless. This carries over into the way they act and speak to women. It is the very basics which most guys don't understand. Now, let's dive a little deeper.
Wait, question. What demographic of people or man does that video is targeted towards? I mean, you gonna tell me, yo, I'm asking a general question. Is there actually guys that goes out there and try to study women's psyche and how they behave just to get girls? Like, y'all just need to go out, speak to people. That will allow you to actually get some experience to understand one another. Like, this looks like a 101 into catch a prey. That is sus. But maybe it's because I need to channel my alpha men within. You know, maybe I don't have enough alpha raised into. Okay. I just feel the flow of alpha energy surging through my veins. My frontal cortex is just developing right now as we speak. I can see through the lines between the matrix. Okay, I'm transitioning. Oh, I see.
In this video, we will go over 5 ways high-value men speak to women. Number 1. Destroy her ego.
What the fuck?
Huge egos because they have been worshipped by simps.
I'm an alpha man.
Because they get gassed up every day by guys, their ego got inflated. High-value men can sense it when a woman has an enormous ego, and he will not feed into it. In fact, he might give her a reality check and humble her. This doesn't mean he will argue with her. The way he does it is by treating her like the most basic and replaceable girl in the world. Imagine a room full of average
Well, I'm still channeling my alpha male, but I just had a question. Well, this doesn't really sound. Could agree with not wanting to fit into somebody's ego just because they're full of themselves, and that would not be a very attractive trait. But this sounds like a 101 pimp theory. You know, pimps used to like break women, break their psychology, their sense of self-worth, to be able to use them for their own gain. Because for women to be able to like work such degrading work as being, women on the street, and to give all that money to one guy, she has to be broken psychologically to a certain extent, and not feel worth enough for her to be used as a tool and find that this is some kind of love or protection. So that just doesn't sound healthy. Like, you will go out of your way to try to make somebody feel miserable so that you can what? Sorry. Back into my alpha male energy.
guys going out of their way to impress a girl, but there is one man that clearly stands out from the pack. This man is not average, and he treats the girl as if she is nothing special. This alone will bring the girl back to reality. You see, a high-value man had to improve himself for a long time with hard work and discipline. He will not consider a woman his equal because of her looks alone. She has to prove to him that she is more than just an Instagram girl with a huge ego. Here is the truth. Women secretly love it when a high-value man destroys their ego. Women are...
Pause, real quick. Back to my alpha male self. For some weird reason, this man does not sound like he has any women involved into his life. Because there's one thing, right? He said that some people get out of their way to like make girls feel special in The Sims, but he also sounds like this is getting out of your way to try to like break a girl's psyche. That's just dreadful. Like, what kind of life would you be living in to just... It sounds like a war. Like, you're trying to fight women on a psychological level. Things is not that deep. You know what I'm saying? Not that deep at all. I think it just sounds like the revenge of the nerd. Like the person that was disregarded for like a bunch of years and finally got a little something that girls may want and tried to find a way to just get girls and make them feel miserable to control the relationship. That just sounds like sadness and sorrow. But I'm an alpha male though.
Hypergamous. This means they always want a man that is better than them. They simply can't get attracted to guys that she considers to be beneath her level. Even if a guy actually does earn more money and is more intelligent than her, the moment he feeds into her ego too much, she will consider him a low-value man. High-value men know what they are worth, and that makes them experts at destroying a woman's inflated ego. More videos on how to exactly destroy a woman's ego will be made in the future. Subscribe to the channel.
That's crazy.
Difference in compliments. Women are very used to getting compliments, so it often doesn't mean much to them anymore. At the same time, they still crave daily validation. High-value men know how to correctly compliment a woman. As said before, most women have huge egos, but there are some women out there that are humble and sweet. Where the average guy is contemplating if he should approach a girl, the high-value man decides quickly if she is worth it or not. If she is, he will approach her and introduce himself. He might give her a compliment, but he will keep it moving afterwards. This man doesn't have time to play games and feed her ego. He could tell her that he thinks she is beautiful, but that compliment is all she gets. She will have to earn the next compliment. He doesn't shower her in compliments, and he doesn't stick around mumbling like a fool. When a simp compliments a woman, it is out of desperation. They can't help themselves but keep complimenting her and treat her like she is amazing. Some even spam their DM inbox full of compliments and emojis. When a high-value man compliments a woman, it is genuine, not desperate and not over-exaggerated. The difference is clear, as the high-value man is not admiring her or being in a mode of constantly giving her more validation. This will make his compliment worth 1,000 times more than all the other compliments she receives on a daily basis. Number 3.
Interesting psychology from an high-value man perspective. I do understand where this man is coming from. To my core understanding, this man might be one of the themes that he's speaking about and trying to sell that advice to people that have not have any meaningful interaction with women. Because the vast majority of women do not have an inflated ego. Because not every woman is a supermodel. Not every woman is, a celebrity, a Instagram famous, a TikTok famous. Not every woman is like this. The vast majority of women are not in the way that it defines. But I find it interesting, and I do wonder where that data is coming from. My fellow alpha male.
How to speak and exit.
I'll find this bitch.
Most guys only focus on how to approach a woman and not how to exit the conversation. Knowing how and when to exit the conversation can be just as important as how you approach and speak to a woman. Understand this. Not every first approach needs to turn into a lengthy conversation. It could be as simple as just introducing yourself or saying hello. When you do engage in a longer conversation, let her speak about herself. Girls love to talk about themselves. If she stops talking about herself, just ask her a couple more questions. If she asks you a question, keep the answer brief. Chat for a few minutes, then wrap it.
Okay, I understand. So it's not only about how to break a woman's ego, it's how to be on the spectrum of psychopathy. Right? Just trying to look for a weakness. Because this woman is a prey. Okay, I understand. Alpha male strategy. Alpha male way of thinking. Ooh, I can channel the alpha within. We're gonna call this alpha male wisdom.
Tell her it was nice to meet her and mention her name when you do. Tell her you have to get going, and that's how you wrap it up. When you have ended the conversation and go about your day, she will realize that she mostly talked about herself and that you are mysterious. Remember, you are the one that approached her, and you should be the one to end the conversation. High-value men value their time and don't stand around talking for hours to a girl. Number 4, never chase validation. A low-tier guy will chase validation and ask women what they think of them. These guys ask questions like, do you think I look good? And they come off as...
Hey. My apologies, my man, but we're gonna have a problem. Leave Sanji and One Piece out of those edits. Gotta put some respect on my name. On his name. Alright? Animes should not be disrespected. This is not how high-value men carry themselves. Do you understand, my fellow man?
A high-value man doesn't need a woman to tell him anything because he is confident. They already know they look good and their value is at a high level. Listen, it is better to shut up and
I
not
value
ask anything than to fish for compliments as a man. It is a feminine thing to do. Part of knowing how to talk to a woman is knowing what not to say. Many guys turn women off the moment they start speaking. Number 5, mystery. Women love mystery, and high-value men are often mysterious. Here is the reality. Most guys are not interesting to women because they are predictable. She already knows how he is going to respond or at what time the guy will text her. Boring. A high-value man knows the art of mystery.
Wait. So women have psychic powers. They're able to predict the time at which a guy will text her. But a high-value man has high level of psychic abilities and is able to destroy that power ahead of time and make it confusing for the woman to predict his next move. God the fuck damn. We I value men community are we're built different. The I value wisdom, it's just I can channel more of it. Oh, I feel it surging through my body. Feels like my chakras are expanding now as we speak. Here's to conclude this video. Not everybody can be a high value man. It's not a trait that you must exert to be able to be a high value man. But the thing that you gotta remember, high value wisdom can only be channeled through those diamond hands. So if you can practice 10 times a day, you too can become a high value man.